Well, it's a very, very good evening and welcome to No Sweat. Well, we're back again. It's been a while, gentlemen. And this evening, I'm not alone. My name is Themba Madima. And to my left, well, your right, I've got Erwin Schmidt. And to my right, probably your left, Wesley Botton. Gentlemen, very good evening.
Botton.
What up?
It's neither of those things. You all got to learn to pronounce.
What is the pronunciation? The rumors say we all get it wrong. Maybe it's an accent. I don't know what it is. Wesley, teach us.
It's a unique surname, so I guess you can pronounce it however you want, but my family pronounces it Botton.
Botton. Oh, all right. Wesley Botton.
And I guarantee you that won't be the last time you mispronounce it.
Facts. I think it sounds so much better when you put some pizzazz on it, you know. Wesley Botton. I mean, doesn't that sound a bit
French?
Yeah, it sounds a bit more French, a bit more romantic. So that's Wesley. Welcome, Wesley. What's good?
I'm all right. It's good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back. I mean, of course, we're back because of World Athletics Championships that are coming up. They're around the corner, so looking forward to seeing what the athletes will do. It's going to be exciting. Schmidt, what's good?
Cool, man. No, I'm chilling.
He's still working.
Somewhat. Yeah, I'm putting the button down now.
Whatever.
It's time to put the button down. All right. So if you're watching, whether on YouTube or you're watching on Facebook, guys, make sure comment. Let's interact. Let's talk. Share your comments. If you've got a question, send those questions. We'll be obviously looking to hear those amazing conversations. I know some people are watching online, and we've got the likes
How's
of...
it to the guys in the OBs?
Yeah, Flores.
Yeah,
What's
Flores.
good?
What's happening?
Yeah, he's also watching, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be watching, and it's going to be good. World Athletics Championships, that's the reason why we're starting this. Obviously, an exciting time. It's a big challenge, Wesley. The time difference. I don't know if you can just educate people about that. It's going to be a tough one. I remember 2008 as well as 2000. When was Tokyo?
2021.
2021, yeah? That was tough to watch. So time difference-wise, just fill people in on what's happening there.
It always sucks a bit. I have to say, as a journalist, it helps when things are happening in the East because they happen so much earlier.
Yeah.
If it's the other way around and things are in the States, it's a nightmare to cover.
That's pretty much a midday like
yeah, I mean, in
competition
terms
in
of
South African terms.
the evening session,
Yeah,
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's
So the
middle
early
of the day.
sessions suck. 1 o'clock in the morning, I think the road race, the marathons and the race walking starts. So
Yeah.
that for anyone who wants to watch that, there's a 6-hour difference. That sucks a lot. But for the evening sessions, which will be most of the finals, it's perfect. I mean, it's like mid-afternoon. I suppose people at work might not be able to watch, but otherwise, it's awesome. Instead of having to stay up late and watch athletics, we get to watch mid-afternoon.
Yeah, now I think all the screens here at BackSports will be pumping.
Sure.
Absolutely. You're not going to miss a thing. So obviously, nice thing about it, as you mentioned, there's the early session. There's also the afternoon, or let's call it the late session. And with that, day one coming up on the 13th of September. That's when the athletics kicks off. And obviously
Look at
looking
this
forward
prep, man.
to... What's wrong?
The whole day I'm like, hey, bro, send me some.
You're prepared.
Oh, well, we got it, yeah.
This prep, you got everything.
Well, day one on Saturday, 13 September. So if you're looking to see some of the athletics there, like Wesley said, 1 a.m. in the morning, we got the 35-kilometer walk, if that's your thing. I know you've filmed that before and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
quite-
race
yeah,
walking's
well,
okay.
From a broadcasting perspective, it's quite interesting to do walking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And It's actually a good discipline to watch. I think race walking gets bad flack. It's cool.
Absolutely. I mean, when it's on the track, you get to see. I think it gets very interesting, especially towards the end of the race, where the penalties start to come in, and
Yep.
everybody's on high alert and so on. So it is an interesting one. So we can look out for Jessica Groenewald on that one, and then at 5 minutes to 4 in the morning, we've got the shot put men qualification. We've got the likes of Aiden Smith as well as Chris van Niekerk. They're participating in that one. And then we also have the likes of the 4x400 meter relay mixed heats.
Chris van Niekerk, a new name.
Yeah, well, new to to those who haven't been following the sport for long, but yeah, it's quite a fresh name, which is actually exciting to see how he's going to do when it comes to these World Championships.
Yeah, USA athlete. Well, I'm saying based in the USA.
Correct.
Do you think he's related to Wade?
I was actually joking with someone about that the other day, and I couldn't figure out if they were being sarcastic or not, because he looks nothing like Wade.
I'm sarcastic, but
I don't think there's a relation.
Yeah, and in the late session, we've got the long jump at 11:30, 12:05. We've got the pole vault, Kyle Reddermeyer. He'll be participating in that one. And then we've also got the 100-meter heats, of course. That's what everybody's looking to watch. And we'll get into some of those interesting topics with regards to that. We've got 2 athletes in that one, Akani, as well as now we know it's Richidiswe Mlenga. He's back.
And Gift Leotlela.
Gift Leotlela as well, correct.
Whoa, that's one guy I want to see race. Quite excited about him.
Very.
Other than, okay, that's one name I want to see.
Yeah. He made a big comeback at the SA Champs this year, so we'll see how he goes.
And I mean, the thing is, he's undefeated in his entire European season as well. So the gift of speed, he's back, and he looks, I think he's definitely promising to have a good one. He's injury-free, which is, the most important thing.
Yeah.
And then we've also got that shot put for men. We've got Van Niekerk again, Smith, Van Niekerk, and then we've got the SA 4x400 meter relay mixed. So a lot of stuff happening, a lot of exciting athletes. We'll get into the full list of athletes. Then we'll talk about those topics that everybody wants to hear. Medal predictions is always very interesting. So we'll see what who we get closer this time. I think last year we hit and miss.
No, but let's start at a different this time. Who's the wildest card to get a medal?
Yeah.
Like, we can talk about the usual names, but who's the wildest card here?
Sheesh. If you must go wild.
How wild are we going?
Yeah, how wild is the question?
Wild is like, we're not going to mention them today if we say medal contenders, but then, hey, there might be a surprise and we overlooked it.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
That is tricky.
No, it's not tricky.
Give us a name then, Erwin.
I know who I think will win. So people that I don't have inside of this list is difficult. Yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, very tricky. But yeah, we'll get into that as well. Excited to see.
I'm saying the 4x4 mixed.
I was just thinking the same thing. Maybe, right? Yeah, I don't think they will, but
that's the same as, like, I don't know if they're gonna medal or make the final, but they probably can medal.
Yeah, I mean,
as well they can medal.
It's unlikely, but we have. I mean, the women are in good shape. We've got some really good men who should run in the mixed relay.
Absolutely.
It depends who they put in, I guess, because we still have other relays coming up, individual events, so they're going to have to work around that. But I'm pretty sure the kid will be in there.
When is
Linda
the 4x4?
Kukumu.
Isn't that at the start of this?
Yeah. So the
mixed 4x4 is on day one. It's our first chance for a medal.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Is that straight final? No, that can't be straight final.
It's heats in the morning, finals in the evening.
Correct.
Heats in the morning, finals in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, just saying. Imagine the morning goes well, we're in the final. And then Pillay says, okay, well, let's race.
That is definitely a medal.
That's a medal.
We're in there, yeah. Again, it depends who runs.
Yeah, but I mean, Nene's got, I think he's got his sights on very big things. But I mean, the likes of Linda Kukumur, Lyth Pillay.
Hey, yeah, he can also run the mixed.
Yeah, we've got depth. Wade van Niekerk's there.
Also in the 4x4.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll get into that. I think you guys.
Nah, he won't run.
He won't run
relay.
the mixed. Yeah.
No. He's a 200 runner now.
All right, but he's up for selection for the 4x4.
Yeah, we spoke to him a few days ago. He says he's in there. He wants to run the 4x4. So we'll see how that goes. They did well without him at the World Relays earlier this year. They won gold. With him, they'll be even quicker, I think.
I'd stick to that team that won the gold.
Really?
Mm.
It's not the worst idea. It'll be up to the coaches, I suppose.
They've done the hard work this year.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Well, they've got many options when it comes to team selection, and it's going to be interesting to see which of those athletes they'll select. All right, I think we're pretty much moving towards the predictions already now. But before that, let's just look at the team, right? So it's it's a good team. I mean, there's 49 athletes in total stacked up in this one. Just go through everybody quickly. We've got Shirley Nekubu. It'll be easy for the graphic. I just graphic. But
I think the team is fairly known, Madims.
I don't think so. I think people might be wondering. I mean, there's a few athletes that caught us off guard. So we've got Shirley Nekubu, we've got Miranda Kutia, Prudence Hodiso. So I'm reading them so that you guys can tell me who you think are going to be your medal contenders. Shanae Duplessis, Swart. We've got Marianne Fourie, Zene van der Walt, Rogale Joseph, Mireille Reinstoff. We've got Danielle Nolte in the long jump, Ashley Erasmus, shot put, Mene de Klerk, Colette Ace. Look out for her. We've got the likes of Joanne Duplessis.
Medal.
You know, you saw what she did last year at the Olympics, and she's been good. Diamond League also getting that.
She's been awesome.
Jessica Groenewald, Marley Viljoen in the mix. We've got Precious Molepo in the mix. Hannah Niekerk also in the mix, 4x4. Kani Simbini.
Medal.
Simbinator.
Yep. Medal.
He's in there for the 100, 4x1. Payanda Walaza, we heard recently, withdrawn from the team. That's a topic on its own. We'll chat on that. We've got Gift Dotlela, the gift of speed. Sinasipo Dambila is in there. Naeem Jack, really excited about this youngster. Wade van Niekerk, he's also in the 200. Zagiri Nene.
Medal.
Yeah,
Maybe. We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. Live Pillay, also in the mix. Tepo Tsite, Ryan Patlele, Adrian Volskit. Elroy Galant.
That is a wild card for a medal.
That's someone we haven't even spoken about, right? And he is someone who could bring a surprise.
Last year at the Olympics, he had us up until the last 2 rounds.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he ran like a
in the mix.
superstar.
So he's one. Elroy Galant. We've got Mondre Barnard, Antonio Okana, Jonah De Sola, excited about this youngster. Sabelo Dlamini, making his debut at the age of 30 plus. That's impressive. Kyle Rademeyer, we've got Brian Rods, Cheswold Johnson, Aiden Smith, Chris van Niekerk, Victor Hogan still in the mix. Smith Doe, we've also got Wayne Sneeman. He's retired, came back, keeps qualifying. I don't think he'll stop anytime soon. We've got Bradley Nkwana,
Medal.
Mlenga,
Medal.
Karim,
Don't know if he's gonna
Abdurrahman. He's, they could use him in the 4x1s as well. Sean Maswanganyi,
Medal.
4x1. We've got David Okorn,
Medal.
Gaudio Isaacs,
Medal.
Leander Kukumu,
Medal.
Tim Kulu.
Medal.
And that is Team SA for Tokyo. Konnichiwa to anybody who's watching from Tokyo, Japan. Thank you guys. It's going to be a lekker one. Okay, now we've got the team. Now you guys, I'm sure you've got a few bells that were ringing there. Wesley, let's start with you. What's your feel?
I think we should start with Akani. Let's talk about Akani. I don't think you're going to like what I want to say about Akani, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Say it. I dare you. No, go ahead, Wes.
There's a lot going for him, right? He's experienced. He's been there so many times. He's proved he can peak. I just don't like the way he's looked in his last couple of races. And I know he's had a few weeks just to sharpen up, and he and Werner clearly know what they're doing. But we have to be honest as well. He's not getting younger. He's 31. I have a feeling that to get medals at the World Championships, you're going to have to go under 9.8. Running against Noah Lyles, Thompson, Seville, Bednarek, these guys are flying. And I just don't know if he's got it in him. I don't know if he can run sub 9.8.
Let me ask you a question. Did you think he was going to run 9.90 at his very first race in Botswana?
No.
Okay.
But although, I mean, Akani has consistently run well at the beginning of the year. He does it every year. And he does it again later in the year. The one thing, like Akani, he might not always have the best start. We know that. He's got incredible top-end speed.
Absolutely.
But the one thing missing, really, is a super fast time. He just, 9.82 is quick. Let's not take anything away from him. But that's his fastest in his career. And when you're chasing at guys who are probably going to be running 9.7, that's where you need to be. So that's my only concern. I feel like somebody said the other day there's 4 or 5 guys that are kind of standouts, and then everybody else is a bit behind them. And I feel like Akani's there or thereabouts, but he's going to have to hope that somebody has a bad start or somebody has a bad run or someone gets disqualified, you know. if everybody's on form and hits their straps in that final, I just don't know if he's got the leg speed for it. That's just my honest opinion, and I love him. Let me just say that as well. I do. I hope he proves me wrong.
He's gonna prove you wrong, Wesley. Just feel like this year, man. This year is just something special. I mean, World Indoor Championships, gets that medal, dominates the Diamond League. Yes, the slump that everybody's talking about. They had to deliberately shut down for 7 weeks, build up towards world champs. That's part of what him and Werner have done well, because I think everybody was worried he's hot very early in the season and he's got world lead, he's killing it, you know. How does he balance it into world champs? Well, they did it. They had to drop the racing, 7 weeks not racing. I mean, that's pretty much it. Well, for anybody else, like being off season.
Yeah.
And then from there on, building it up one race at a time. Let's not forget silver at the Diamond League final, getting that fast finish back into the legs again. It's looking dangerous. Championships come up, anything can happen. We've seen Seville struggle many times at championships. Nobody's talking about that as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's open. And I think there is a possibility for that medal. I mean, that's what I think, that's what I believe. And towards this final few weeks, confidence will be high, getting back into the shot.
Only guy to beat Thompson this year.
What's that? Sorry?
Who's the only guy to beat Thompson this year?
I don't know. Is it Lyles?
No, it's Akani.
It's
Akani, really?
And then he shuts down, and then he builds towards his world champs. That was the race. After that race, they said, okay, now it's building towards, not that the whole season's not a build, but
Yeah.
now we're building towards it.
I'll tell you one thing that makes me think a little bit differently is that we actually spoke to Akani, was it yesterday or the day before? We had a press conference with him from Tokyo, and he seems supremely confident. And that guy, more than anybody, knows his body. He understands what he's capable of. And for him to be that, like, he was just so calm and so confident, that maybe makes me think that we're going to see something special.
Was it 2020? I think it was COVID. We were doing streaming of the national champs. So I was just chatting to him. So I asked him, okay. He said, no, he's gonna run and then he's gonna get in the semi, but the semi is gonna be like a 9.9 low. The wind wasn't in his favor, but it was like a 9.87.
I think faster.
Faster,
Yeah,
just something,
quick.
but
Yeah,
the wind
9.8.
wasn't in, just not in his favor. But he knows he's gonna. I have confidence. It's 100 meters is split seconds away. If you can break it up whichever way you want. He's been in the final how many times now? So he's been in the top 5 more than Bolt's been.
Six times, at the World Champs and the Olympics. Since, what,
It could have
2016?
been consecutive if he didn't get the DQ.
That one disqualification would have been 7. That's like unheard of. There's no such thing in sprinting. There's no one that consistent, ever, in history. It's incredible.
So?
And we have to say that Akani, aside from his individual event, without him running that anchor on the relay, we have zero chance. Nothing.
Yeah.
Without him, we are, I almost swore there, we're done. So, like,
Parental guidance.
he's crucial. He's crucial to our
Our
team.
feathers are plucked.
Yeah, feathers are plucked. Yeah, I'm going to do that tongue twister and say something else. But I think that's one of those medals that we spoke about. 100 meter, Walaza will get to it while we're still at the 100. I mean, he's one of those athletes. He's been phenomenal all season. And everybody left him alone. He picked up a bit of a injury. Well, I'll say a bit of an injury, understatement, because that's forced him out of the World Championships. And then the discussions online.
Well, he was almost in the World Champs.
Oh, he was pretty much in. Well, he qualified. But
It's a different kind of semi in, semi out.
Something happened that I've never seen before, is that Athletics South Africa actually got World Athletics to allow them to enter 4 men in the 100 meters. I've never seen them do that before. So there was obviously things going on behind the scenes where ASA was able to convince World Athletics, like, we might have an issue here. And if we do, we don't want to lose that spot, right? Because Rechili Sitswe and Lenga had also qualified, and you don't want to give it to another country. So it's surprising, I think, that World Athletics would be willing to do that, because normally if an athlete pulls out, they just give it to another country. They don't really care, right? They want the fastest athletes there.
But allowing then 4 guys to enter.
Under the condition that one of them is going to withdraw.
Yeah. Instead
Okay.
of following
I
the
just want to
spot.
say, what if one didn't withdraw?
No, that was the condition.
And that was the condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Walaza withdrawn out of the team. I think we heard, when was this confirmed? A day or two ago?
Yesterday, I
Yesterday.
think,
Yeah, so giving
Oh,
Mlanga
that's
that
the
opportunity.
ASA press release.
yeah.
What they saying that?
Not a lot. Hamstring injury.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, fantastic season for Walaza. Consistent, runs a personal best 994, and every single race is just in the mix. And injuries, well, they happen. It happened to Gift at the previous Olympics. It happens to Benjamin Richardson. He was also in phenomenal form last year. Injury as well. So it's just part of the game. Unfortunately, for somebody as young as him, the prospects are high, and to just be at your first World Champs is a big deal. But I mean, he's got an Olympic silver as well. So this year he really stood out as an individual athlete at a senior level. So I think there's nothing to be, ashamed of, or even
there's
take
no
away
no
from
shame,
anything.
and
Yeah, it's a
No,
fantastic
you get
season.
injured.
The crazy thing is his age, but he's already a top sprinter in our country.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I do feel
you can't even look at him as a junior or a youngster. He's one of the best that the country's produced.
I do feel like he's over-raced a bit this year, and maybe they'll learn from that, because he is still young, right? I think you're more susceptible to injury when you're younger. But if you could, like last year, he ran so well, right? He got that Olympic silver in the relay. He won double at the World Juniors. And then usually with an athlete like that, when they get to senior level, we often see them sort of dip. And I expected that from him. And he hasn't.
No.
He's the opposite, right? He stepped up big time this year.
Big time. I mean, he's also got the double gold at the World University
Games,
Student Games, which always, that World University Games after, finishing your high school is usually your next stamp. I mean, Akani did it, Anaso Jobodwana, and, we've seen what they've been able to do as senior athletes. And, so everything is lined up well. Did have a lot of races, but I think that's what happens when it's a breakthrough season.
Yeah.
They're inviting you, you want to go there, and I think maybe just...
I think we saw the same thing with Sakiti Nene this year, right? He had that big breakthrough. He is getting invited to a lot of things. You obviously want to take advantage of that.
Absolutely.
And he also picked up a hamstring injury. So it happens.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
It is. Especially in the
sad.
relay, right? I mean, Walaza is so quick.
Yeah,
Not
he's-
only out the blocks, but on the bend.
He's a magic piece.
But if
Yeah,
I think
it's a big
about it,
loss.
think when Akani burst onto the scene. Think about when Wade van Niekerk burst onto the scene. I'm trying to think who was with them. But let's just talk about just in the sprinting world. They didn't really have injuries that young.
Wade.
There was injury in niggles, but geez, they performed at World Champs.
Yeah, they never really pulled out of anything major. I know that Wade had
the
injury
hamstrings.
problems as a junior.
Absolutely. That's
And-
what forced him to, I don't want to say forced, but that's what
Pushed
convinced
him to the 400.
To move up, absolutely. That was Tani Ansa's decision, I think. And it
Yeah,
worked.
What a decision.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. Okay, besides now the freak accident that he had, he was just once he was on the scene, it was just consistent and just better.
Yeah.
World champs after world champs, just rocking it.
I feel like,
And people need like in my brain, what I'm thinking is like coaches and managers and the whole support team needs to have a look at that because even though Wade isn't running everything, he's decided to go for the 200. He's still competing on the world stage. He still had a couple of great 400s after his injury. But there's something to learn there. There's something to mirror in that. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's just striking that balance. I mean, it will be interesting to see how many races he actually ran this year, 100 and 200. While Laza even ran a 400 beginning of the season. So it was, I think they mapped it out well. I don't think they expected it to go so well so quickly. I mean, in a Diamond League final, remember, that was not planned. A few athletes pulled out,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
meant he wasn't supposed to race, actually.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what
a
I
great
mean?
opportunity.
Great
How do you
opportunity.
turn that down,
Don't turn
right?
it down.
Yeah.
Diamond League fighter. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Like they never planned for that race to be in his season. It comes up, we take it, but I mean, do you not take it, Wesley?
Yeah, it
You
sucks.
just never know. Maybe
And the boy was flying in that final.
and he was
eh?
out. He was out first.
flying.
So yeah, one of those. But I'm sure he'll be watching and supporting.
It's always a lesson in everything,
Yeah.
100%.
and probably learn from that.
Yeah.
So let's talk medal prospects, medals that you think we can put down here, in, out, outside prospects, outside chances. What you guys got, Wesley?
Should we talk about some outside chances?
Yeah, let's start with outside chances.
And people probably aren't going to agree with me calling her an outside chance, but Prudence Sekgodiso, when she won the world indoor title this year, was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, like, not everybody competes on the indoor circuit. It's not
Yeah.
the strongest field, but she murdered them in that final. It wasn't even close.
100%.
And again, that's another athlete who maybe I feel has raced a little bit too much. She hasn't really, like Akani, he's been racing for as long as she has. They started racing in Feb, but Akani took a break.
Yeah.
And a much needed break, and I don't think Prudence did really. And in her last couple of races, has looked flat and tired and heavy and just like doesn't look herself. It's weird to see her not looking sprite and quick and strong. And I saw she posted, I think, on Instagram saying that she's still confident. She feels like she can do this. But I don't have the greatest deal of confidence in her right now, especially considering, the likes of Keely Hodgkinson, they are going to be moving. And if Prudence can't get through 3 rounds and still have the strength and the speed to compete, she's going to be clawing at the track. Even her training partner from Botswana, Oratile Norway, is running a fair bit quicker than her at the moment. So I don't know. A few months ago, I would have said she's a shoo-in for sure, medal. But now, I don't know.
No, outside chance, you've put her in there. She's had a good season, and you're right. It's also one of those, got that world indoor title. She's a big prospect, being invited everywhere. Do we turn it down? Breakthrough seasons. Well, I don't want to call it a breakthrough season, but once you've got that world indoor, there's no race where you're excluded.
Yeah.
Whether it's in America, even if you have to go race in Venda, you'll go. You know what I mean?
Tough decisions.
Yeah, you got to take it. So it's just one of those. But I always think getting to world champs, she's been consistent. 158, running, as you said, looking not as light and as fast. Get to world champs, just a rewiring of the mind, and all of a sudden she gets that second or two. We know Tokyo is fast. The track is fast. Great technology, great races. Finds herself back in that final. She knows what to do this year compared to last year. So definitely an outside chance. I think she might just surprise us.
I hope so. I mean, Prudence has also got what do people call it? Like the X factor, right? She's got this quality about her that makes her extremely popular, very marketable. And when she does well, it's very good for South Africa because people around the world love her. So I hope so, man. I hope that she pulls through and we see something special from her.
Any outside, anybody you got outside chances there, Smitty?
Outside chances.
Yeah.
Well, I said the 4x4.
That's mixed, just to be clear.
Sorry, the
Yeah,
mixed
okay.
4x4. The main 4x4. The only reason why I say it's a outside chance because USA is quite tough. USA, Botswana, they're quite a difficult team to beat, and and you get 1 or 2 European countries that gets into the mix as well. You never know in the 4x4.
Yeah, Great Britain's pretty strong.
Yeah, but their gold medal earlier this year was proper.
That was impressive.
Now when you said Nene's got I wasn't aware of Nene's injury or niggle. Now I'm also scratching my beard on that one, so I'm saying.
No, I think I'm not. That one is. I'm definitely. There's a medal there. These guys, you know what? When you're watching the whole season and you look at the energy of the guys, Leander Kukumur, it's Udeme Okon, it's Guardio Isaacs, Wade van Niekerk back in the mix now, and we've got Zagiti Nene. These are young athletes, Well, besides, Wade van Niekerk, who has recently joined, outside of that, it's a young team. The guys are hungry. You can see they've got very good energy amongst each other as well. Are you all right there, Wesley?
I don't know. I'm dying here.
They've got good energy.
Did you get the vodka bottle?
Oh, that's why.
They've got good energy, so I definitely believe there's a medal there.
Outside chance. If AK's in the final, he's going to medal this year. Klar. That's the feeling I have with it. I don't know why I feel that, and why I'm even saying if he's in the final.
He should be. Let's hope.
He'll be in the final, but in the final this year, I believe he's going to medal.
In terms of outside chances, we spoke briefly about Adriaan Wildschut and also Alroy Geland. Like in the longer distance races, I feel like they're a little more unpredictable. And as long as you've got the leg speed and you're in good form, you're in it to win it.
Yeah.
And Wildschut's incredible. Like he's such a consistent athlete. He's taken track distance running in South Africa to another level.
Totally a different level.
It's insane how good he is. And also Geland, who's in the shape of his life. I think he's 38, 39.
Yeah.
I think he's 38. And Alroy has never run this quick. The last couple of years, he's been phenomenal. He puts it down to a bit of a change in his training program and that sort of thing. But he ran a 2:05 this year. And the thing is that he's really experienced. He's run in Tokyo before. He raced at the Olympics. He came 11th or 10th.
What is it?
I can't remember now.
5,000, yeah?
In the marathon. At the last Olympics. I think he was 11th. And he's got that experience. He knows how to race. He understands the conditions. And I think maybe he's also somebody who could pull some sort of a surprise. The nice thing about the Olympics and the World Champs in the marathon is that you're not racing against 12 Kenyans, right?
Yeah.
There can only be 3 of them. So it opens the door a little bit.
Yeah. I think that's another good outside chance. Wildschut, yes, every time he runs on, looks like he just breaks the SA record. Huh? I mean, probably dreams the SA record.
He's a warrior.
Yeah, and he's not
He's
afraid.
a warrior. He doesn't play.
Doesn't hana.
When he ran the 10,000, he had me on the edge of my seat for every single lap.
Yeah, he's stuck
and
with
then
them.
the belief starts growing as the laps count down. And then eventually you want to cry. Because he did so well.
Yeah.
And he didn't get the medal.
And he broke the SA record.
He broke the SA record. Yeah.
That's a beautiful race to watch. And I think, he's fearless, man. I think that's what we need, especially when it comes to distance running. I think we do give the Europeans as well as the East Africans, the Kenyans as well, too much respect at times, Just go out there, and that's what he does. It's like he's fearless and he really goes for it. So definitely one of those to look out for. So those are the outside chances.
Question for you. When last did we have 3 goals going the worlds in shot put?
It's never happened.
Never happened, yeah.
I didn't even notice this. I was chatting to people the other day, and I was saying, I was talking to Jean Verstaert before they left. He's the team leader, and he said to me that they had 6 shot putters, and Karl Bluchnoot unfortunately has withdrawn, so there's only 5 going, but 6 qualified.
What?
And I thought that he had made some sort of mistake, because I thought, we only allowed 3, right?
Yeah.
Because I just assumed he's talking about the men.
Yeah.
And even though I had looked at this team sheet, I still didn't notice that we have 3 women shot putters. That just kind of came out of the blue. But it's not actually that surprising, because if you look at how the standard has been raised in the last few years, where the girls are throwing like over 18 meters, they still have a long way to go to catch the rest of the world. I'll be very chuffed if any of them get into the final.
Yeah.
But how awesome is that? I mean, really, like Erwin said, that's unprecedented. It's an event that we haven't traditionally done very well in, and somebody's doing something right for us to have 3 women in the shot put.
We've seen it at junior level, just not always converting it to senior level. And I mean, I think seeing somebody like Mireille Reinstorff, Mireille de Klerk. I mean, she's also still based in the United States of America.
Yeah.
And coming through again now, showing that World Juniors medaled, World Youth, one of the top athletes in the world as well. And now here she is as a senior. So maybe something special to come in the next few years as well. But yeah, as you said, something is definitely happening in the shot put department.
And just to mention, the other 2 are Ashley Erasmus and Colette Ace. We got to mention their names.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did you know? Did you? Was I not listening?
No, we didn't. I think we read their names earlier.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a 3-shot put goal. See,
Yeah.
Tim, so I did my homework.
When you were scribbling now, is this
No,
He does his homework while he's writing the test.
while he's writing the test?
Yeah.
All right, and then we look at athletes that let's look at medals that we definitely think, okay, you can put your head on the block. Everyone says Akani Simbini, ta. 1, 4x4.
Yeah, 4x4.
4x4 man, yeah.
4x1, I believe we're going to medal.
4x1.
Even with Walaza out, yes, it's a loss because he's a quick starter.
Yeah.
Right? But if you have a look at who can fill his shoes, you still got Bradley Mkuwana, silver medalist. You still got Sean Maswangani, silver medalist. You got AK anchoring.
Yep. Gift Taylor.
And Gift.
Malenga is also in the mix. So
And Malenga. Yeah, I just don't know where to place Malenga in the relay.
Yeah, I don't know. It mixes things up a bit, right? Because they're going to have to switch things around. I don't think Mlenga can start.
No, that's a lack of discussion.
The relay team?
The anchor is for sure number 4. We know
Yeah,
he's
that
running
doesn't
that
change.
one.
And I honestly, considering, like, I don't know if you can just base it on one performance, but considering how well Bradley and Kuwana has done on that top
you
end,
keep him
I
there.
wouldn't move him.
change
I
it.
wouldn't change it either.
Him giving the baton to AK has been fairly consistent for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's, I mean, for a young athlete, he's got a very sound mind on him, you know.
For sure.
He doesn't look
back straight.
back straight.
I like Dambile. Dambile is a good 200 runner. He can run. The back straight is notorious for being the longest leg.
Yeah.
And I think I might put him there, but you could also put Maswangani there, depending what form he's in. It's a bit unclear. He had some injuries at the beginning of the year.
Well, he ran that Diamond League final as well. So
He did, yeah. Did not very well, but he ran.
So he's one of
Well,
those.
he's a 200 runner as well, so starting on a bend.
That's an option, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
who
an
else you
option.
would start other than Maswangani.
Well, Gift, would you?
Gift?
But
Gift's run.
Rather Gift in the back straight, I would rather say. I
He's
think.
more of a 100 runner these days,
Exactly.
but as a junior, he was a good 200 runner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He medaled in the 200, if I'm not
Yeah.
This is
mistaken.
going to be very
So
interesting.
you can, and I think he went to
Yeah,
the
I'm not
Olympics
that
as a teenager in the 200.
Yes,
So
him and Munyai.
might not be the best, not the worst option to start Leo Tlelo on that first leg. It becomes
Yeah, but
complicated though. eh?
Yes, it is actually complicated. Think about it, because you got Malenga that's actually qualified for the 100.
Yeah.
Right, he should be an automatic in.
Huh?
Akani automatic in.
Do you think?
Gift automatic in. So the question then is Maswangani, Nkuwana, or Dambile.
And all of them can run that top end. I don't know how you even make it.
There's no strat actually in this anymore. It's just deciding who's running the back.
The third leg.
I say, Tim, that you need to keep as much of the chemistry as possible. I think it's going to be a tough one for Paul Horis to manage, but I think he will try keep it. Whatever's been there and has done that job, it's almost like let's fix the other legs. You know, whoever did the back straight and it worked. Dambile did well.
Did they have any camps this year?
Haven't seen much camps this year.
No, and there's actually, like, I don't know how much you want to get into this, but there's issues around the coaching in that relay team as well.
Coaching?
Horis isn't even part of apparently he's a consultant, but he's not the national relay coach in Tokyo.
Did you do your homework, my bro?
We've got the journalist
It's a
here.
hidden
Why-
secret
yeah,
that.
he's
I
got
don't
the
think anyone's
secrets. What you
reported
mean?
on that.
My research is what I see. He's got insight. During
My
between.
bro, I believe you. I really do.
So that will be interesting to see. So, hey, you know what? Hey, Wes, you're scaring us. You know what I mean?
No camps is a problem. Like,
Hey,
they
it's
haven't
big,
trained.
That's scary.
In their defense, in Athletics South Africa's defense, when it's a build up to a world championship, everyone's overseas. Like, how do you get them? They're all in different countries. How do you get
And
them
also
into
with
camp?
the Diamond League structure changing to, yes, if AK won the Diamond League, we would have been able to enter 4 guys into the
Correct.
100 meter.
Yes, I know, that's so close.
Is that an automatic qualification? I
Yes.
didn't even know that.
That's
You win the
you.
Diamond
Oh,
League,
wow.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
The final.
Wow, okay.
1 split second away.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It
that's
would have been nice to have 4, yeah. All right.
And then we've also got the likes of 400 meter, I really believe that Zagiti, he's one of those. I mean, he still has the world lead. Let's not forget that.
43.76. That is fast.
He's got the world lead. And the thing is, the nice thing about championships, they're rounds. So you get to feel yourself, get to test your body, get to really see where you're at. And he'll be, I think there's definitely a top 3 for Nene. He just needs to go out there. He's been executing like a machine, race after race. Found his race and has been executing it, to perfection every time. So I think there's a medal in the 400 meter flat as well.
Because of the hamstring, he missed out in the Diamond League final. He had to also pull out of another meeting he was scheduled to run. So we haven't seen him run in a while. But he's another athlete who's... Yeah, he seems confident that he's fully recovered, but how much training did he miss? How sharp is he? We don't know.
And then there's rounds, 400 rounds.
That's the other thing, yeah.
That's no play.
I mean, he seems confident.
Yeah, I think it's a nickel. I don't think it was a serious. They took a precautionary measure just to listen, is it worth it?
I think he said grade 2. Yeah. How long does it take to recover from
grade
that?
2.
But he's been out for a while.
Yeah, maybe 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay. I think he said grade 2. I might be wrong. But yeah, I mean, just based on his performances this year, you can't take anything away from him. You have to include him in a list of potential medalists.
100%. Anybody else that we're missing out? Obviously, Sunet Viljoen, not Sunet Viljoen, it's Joanne van Dijk. Or is it Duplessis? Joanne Duplessis, she's...
You've got to get her name right at some point, Tams.
Yeah, the change of surnames always catches us, So she's also in the mix in that one. So
she's really consistent. She proved at the Olympics last year she can go big under pressure.
Yeah.
And I think, no disrespect to her, but I feel like at the moment I wouldn't want to be a 400-meter hurdler. I wouldn't want to be a men's 800 runner. I wouldn't want to be a women's 1500-meter runner. Those are tough events.
Yeah.
And at the moment, the women's javelin throw is not the strongest event on the circuit. So I don't want to say she's lucky that she kind of gets in this generation where Sunet kind of had to throw 66, 67 to be up there. And she's managing to get on the podium at Diamond League meetings throwing 62. So she's thereabouts. I mean, honestly, I feel like, and again, I don't want to take anything away from her. It's just the generation she's competing again. And she's one of the best in the world. So that's awesome. And of everybody in this entire squad, I think Joanne Duplessis has the best chance of getting a medal.
Yep. So it's all about...
Well done. That's actually a big statement.
Yeah.
And last year you didn't give her a chance at the Olympics. I was the only one.
Did you?
Well,
you called it, man.
Go get it.
We'll play those reruns. I want to confirm that statement. Do you remember that, Wes?
I don't remember.
We're both getting old.
Maybe we're just forgetting things.
Yeah, so she's one of the athletes, and you are right with regards to the distances. Personal best 64.22 meters. So I mean, if you can get close to that, it shows that always within range for those medals. And there's some youngsters that are in here as well. I mean, Naeem, jack of all trades, master of short hurdles is what we thought, but now he's mastering the 200s as well. So very interesting to see how, versatile he is. And I mean, first championships, just turned 18. It'll be interesting to see how he'll do in that one as well. I mean, he's one of those athletes. You can plug him in a relay as well. It'd be good. But I think 200 for him as his first year is going to be very interesting to see how he does. And then...
Who was always racing with Naeem?
Naeem Jack.
You once seen in Armand. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, he's been out of...
Where's that kid?
Out of the mix after winning that senior national title at the age of, I think it was 19, 18, 19.
Yes, and he was quick.
Just disappeared.
Yeah, so it's...
Maybe injuries?
Was he ever signed?
I don't know.
I believe so. Yeah, he was signed after winning that national title.
Was that 2 years ago? Can't remember
Yes,
now.
because he was dabbling like 10 twos. I almost want to say like 10 tens, 10 high, and then 20 lows. Then he won the senior nationals.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
I think injuries happened, and that'll be something interesting to look into as well.
So he ran with Naeem.
Did he?
Same age.
No, he's a bit older than Naeem.
Yeah, Jack Schmidt.
I almost want to say they're the same age because it was the heavy showdown. I think it was in Durban. where Naheem Jack was ahead and Armand came from behind to win that, like literally on the line.
Okay.
You can't remember that?
You're right.
I'm either one getting
You're right.
old or you the guys getting
This
old.
was at was it at Umsunduzi, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah.
Peter Maritzburg.
Peter Maritzburg, yeah. I remember that. That was
Armand's like the flying favorite.
yeah.
I would have, I don't know.
Are you not thinking of Abdurrahman Karim?
No, it's definitely not. I do.
No, it was a 200.
I remember that one as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna check. I just wanna confirm it. Armand.
And people, I mean, because of BackSports and commentating,
Garsfontein kid.
Yeah, he was at Alpmakar and then moved to
Garsfontein.
Correct. Yeah.
we get to watch a lot of schools athletics, and I think people who follow senior athletics maybe don't really know who Naeem Jack is, and they might have seen him running in flat sprints, but how good is that kid over the hurdles? I really hope he goes back to the hurdles at some point because he's got phenomenal potential.
I mean, I spoke to Antonio Alcana saying, I was like, Alcana, is this kid the next? Is he next to take over? You know, the pretty much the reins from Alcana as a senior athlete. And he said this kid has got potential. Yeah. He's got the height. He's very fast, strong over the 200, very quick over the 100 as well.
Same as Leon called out that Kani was going to, Antonio was going to be the next one.
Really?
So here's Antonio calling out the next one as well. So I think he needs to go. I hope he does. If he doesn't, he ran one of the fastest times in the world. He's definitely, he broke the SA under 20 record this year. Everything's lined up. He did break the under 18 record, and then it was broken by Matodzi, and then it was broken by, is it Penyo Mien? At the under 18 one. So he is a hurdler as well. So it'll be interesting to see, does he go back or does he get caught in the 200s? I think he'll go back, Wes.
I think, so. I also hope so. But even if he doesn't, he's so quick in the flat. He's just such a phenomenal athlete that he could probably go either way with it. I do want to see him in the hurdles again, though.
Yeah, and then if we look at events such as 400-meter hurdles, it's been a while since we had a 400-meter athlete in the mix. And Sabelo Dlamini, what a year he's had, coming through at, getting your debut in the national colors at the age of 30 or older. That's impressive, It's not something, especially in an individual event. You see it in relays and you'll see it in other events. But to do it in an individual event, he's been consistent all year. And it went on to break the SA 300-meter hurdles record. Obviously not a very commonly run race, but to break the national record there as well just shows that maybe he's somebody who can go out there. If he can get into a semi-final, I think it would be a great performance for him.
I'm gonna show my ignorance here because he's been around for so long. And when I saw him win the national title, I had seen his name. I saw that he had run a sub-49 in Joburg, and I didn't even recognize him at the national champs. I didn't know who he was. And he won the national title, like you say, national 300-meter hurdles record. And now, at the age of 30, to get your first world champs. I don't know where it's coming from, what he's doing differently this year. But something's working for him.
Hey, 30 is the new
20.
Even for athletes.
New. Thank you, AK.
Yeah, well, it just goes to show. If you're taking care of your body and you just have to do the right things. I think we're seeing it more and more. Maybe Cristiano Ronaldo effect as well. People are starting to think that if I'm in my 30s, I still have another 10 plus years that I can still go in and push. Gatlin was also one of those who, he ran well into 37, late 30s, So Kim Collins running sub, 10 seconds at almost 40.
Yeah.
So it's possible. So I think that's just a good testament of somebody who has just stay there long enough. Sometimes you will get that breakthrough, but it's difficult when it comes to sponsorship. Do they invest in him? Does he get an opportunity to get a sponsor at 30? It's tricky. But I think they should give it.
Maybe.
But it's tough.
Talking about age, I think the 4x100 relay final is on the 21st. 21st is Akani's 32nd birthday. Be a nice birthday present if he can get that World Championship medal.
Sheesh. See, that's research right there.
That's not research. That's
Knowledge.
memory, bro.
No, but you know when the final is and the age. That's not knowledge. That's you checked it out.
I'm probably wrong about all of it. I'm just guessing off the top of my head, and you're going to believe me because you're not going to do the research.
Let me check now. Yeah, but I mean, I think that 4x1 definitely is one of those. I think South Africa anticipates a medal. Well, the guys are going to have to really pull together. Now that you've mentioned the relays and the training and ish, you're making me nervous. So we'll see how their one pans out. But if all goes well, it's one of those events where we can expect a medal.
We haven't had a medal at the World Championship since 2017. Isn't that crazy? The last 3 editions, we haven't got a single medal.
That was custard.
Back in 2017.
2017,
Yeah,
we had
2017.
Wade won 2 medals.
Oh, okay.
He won, I think, the 400 as well as the silver in the 200 with the likes of
Castor
Rashford.
got 2 as well.
Castor was
That's going
there.
to change.
Rashford, Samai. Did he
Long
get a
time.
bronze there? Yeah, I think he got a
Yeah,
bronze
and I
and then
think
Luva
Luva
got a
won,
gold.
eh?
Yeah. So that's, it's been a while back, correct. So let's see. Maybe this year again, we'll see something special again. And then we've got our 1,500 meter. The brothers.
That's a podcast by itself, my bro.
So
No.
they're going out there. Ryan Patlele, Tsepotsite, 1,500 meter. I'm sure they will have to have a new strategy for this one. Spoke to Ryan. He gave me a call. I was like, hey, Themba, we're looking for cross-country link. Is the cross-country happening? I was like, listen.
With the broadcast.
Yeah, they're looking for the broadcast of that. I said, no, nothing this year. Then I was like, how are you, man? What type of shape do you think you're in? What's your strategy? I'm like, man, you need to go this year. You need to just go. Whether you run your heat, if you run a PB in the heat, you do it. Do it again in the semi, and and he's like, yeah, that's what we're going to do this year. We just want to go out and don't come back disappointed. So that might see him do something different. And then Tsepo, well, he's broken the national record this year. Let's see if he'll be able to transfer that into a solid performance as well.
Get in the final first.
Yeah, that helps.
That's it.
Get in the final first.
Forget the race.
Go call Johan Kroenje.
Ask him how to do it.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Keep the inside lane.
And especially in the 1500, you often see surprises at the World Champs, the Olympics. People you're not expecting come through, eh?
Just a slow start, and all of a sudden it's
Open.
Yeah.
or nobody wants to make a move. And
Yeah.
You got to hope it's slow because I was saying earlier, some events you don't want to compete in. One of them is the men's 1500 at the moment.
800 as well. That
It's
thing
too
is
much depth.
nasty. It's
Super fast.
I mean, 141 now.
Yeah.
It's a snack. You know what I mean?
And 329.
Snacks.
Easy.
Yeah. So that's a tough one. I mean, if you look at.
I won a 139.
Yeah.
Sure. Really?
You still believe it? Remember we had this chat last year.
139. It's got to happen.
Did we have this chat?
We had this chat, and Erwin is like,
What's
it's
the
gonna
what's the
fall.
altitude in Tokyo?
We'll see a 139, and I'm like,
Sea level.
nah,
It's got to happen in my lifetime. I need to see that race.
nah.
Who would have ever said a sub 46 400 hurdles?
Sheesh.
Yo, not me. Not me.
Who would have said 4303?
Yeah. You know, I was there when Rhodesia ran that 141 world record. I was in London at the stadium. Not working, watching. It was one of the best experiences of my life, watching that dude drag 7 other guys around that track.
And he
at
just
that
went.
speed. Like a
He
bullet.
just went, and then the youngster, 19-year-old Botswana,
Nigel Amo
Nigel Amos,
Nigel Amos. Yeah. Where's he?
silver medal.
came through strong. But yo, 139. No.
I'll leave this argument to you. You guys are
No.
the 800 meter runners.
No.
I don't know anything.
I think the record is, yes, it's under a lot of stress. I think what we've seen Wanyonyi do race after race. I mean, he's impressive. I mean, he's not as fluid and as elegant, and as he doesn't have the most beautiful running style like Rhodesia. Rhodesia was like you write textbooks about his tactics, the way he runs and the way he approaches the 800. But Wanyonyi, he's got grit. When he gets that front lane, he holds on to it. And he's been running 141s, probably way more than Rudisha was running at his peak.
That's true.
So he's, okay, not at his peak, but he's running it way more than we saw it with Rudisha. So Wanyonyi is one of those guys who can go and break that record. I don't want to see it, to be honest. I wanted to stay with Rudisha. I think that's just my favorite. Anything else, gents, before we wrap this up?
Oh, the race walkers. Firstly, Wayne Sneeman is a very good walker. Very, very bad at retiring. Someone needs to teach him how to do that. He said years ago, he's a school teacher, he's done with this, he's going to focus on his family. And then I think, you know what I think is happening? I think that he just loves walking so much that he still trains.
Yeah.
Then he just has to pop up at SA Champs,
Boom.
win that,
Boom.
qualify for Worlds,
Boom.
and now he's going to World Champs again. Again.
Like I said, I mean, he's retired 2-3 times. I mean, back in the days, I was working with him at the High Performance Center as well. And he was, an instructor there, and then he left that. He's like, he wants to go walk. So then he went to teaching, left that, back to walking. It's his first love. It's hard to let go of it. But I mean, if you can retire and come back and qualify, I mean, it's a free trip. Let's do it.
Might as well go.
Let's go, man.
But also Jessica Groenewald, who isn't going to get much mention from anybody at these World Champs, is in the women's 35-kilometer walk. That's one of the newer events in athletics. She's the African record holder. Will do very well not to finish near the back of the field, but is going for the African record, so probably deserves a mention.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we pretty much wrap up this No Sweat podcast. Well, it's been good. World Champs coming up. Guys, stay tuned. 13th of September. That's when it kicks off. 1 a.m. in the morning for those of you who don't sleep. Wesley, I'm sure you'll be watching. And then the program will continue. You can stay tuned. We'll be posting some of that as well on our social media, so keep you guys updated. That's on Backtrack on Instagram as well as on Facebook. And that is pretty much that. Thank you so much for watching. It's been good. We'll be back again. Schmidt, thank you very much. Danko, danko.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos. Wesley, Botton.
Thank you very much.
Is it Botton?
It's something like that.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys soon. Take care. Adios. Tobela.